Let's bring in our first guest, Geary Galusha. Gary,
Hey,
how's it going, buddy?
Doing great.
How's Hanford?
Hanford's growing.
Yeah.
It's growing like we got the new Costco coming in, the Hobby Lobby, tractor supply company. I mean, we're building over there.
The Hobby Lobby is a tractor supply company?
No, and the tractor supply company.
Okay.
We're getting them both.
Yeah, weird marketing there. Who'd you bring with you today?
I bought Raul from Superior Air in Visalia.
How's it going, Raul?
Good.
Nice to have you on the show.
Thank you.
Tell me why you brought Raul. Is he one of your customers?
Yes, he is. One of my best customers.
Okay, well, great. Before we get into how you're using Gary's company, tell the people at home what your company is and what you do.
Well, any company that owns vehicles, and they got employees filling them up. Employees tend to, when gas prices go up, maybe fill up their own car with the gas card, or having somebody meet them down there.
Oh, really? Is this something new?
No. Or they might go in and use the gas card to, buy a 12-pack of beer or something, and then have the attendant, which they know, ring it up as fuel. And we detect that and we stop that.
Are the gas companies, are they willing to do stuff like that?
No, but the mini mart owners are. They make more money off beer, cigarettes, and stuff than they actually do off fuel. Mm-hmm. So they like doing that.
Wow. So, how did you get into this? Was your idea?
No, actually, it's an idea concept that's been around for a long time. But as fuel prices rise,
but wait,
temptation
you said it's been around for a long time. But are you talking about the card lock places?
Yes.
Yeah, those are a little creepy. They're a little scary
to
me.
They are, and they're dark, and there's no bathrooms and all that. But that's why my card, we've opened it up, so it's not just card lock. It's I got 55,000 sites nationwide. So if you want to use my particular card, go to a Shell, go to a Chevron, go to any of those. You can use my card where they have a nice bathroom.
How do they know which ones accept your card?
I'll tell you what. First of all, every Chevron, every Texaco, every Arco. But say if you get into the Valeros and some of the others, I have a little app, goes on your iPhone or your Droid. You hit the button, works off GPS, tells you the closest place to get fuel.
Nice.
So now companies like Raul's, they're not driving around looking for a place or a card lock to get their card. They can get their employees in and out, get fuel, and go make money instead of costing them money sitting at the pump or sitting in line at Costco waiting.
There's still people that run their companies old school family way.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to go out today. Here's $40. Put some gas in it.
Right.
Probably not a great idea.
No, and bring me back a receipt so I know you did that. So a lot of people take that $40 and they go down. They put $20 in the company vehicle, $20 in the wife's car. They bring the boss back a receipt, and he's happy, and it's all good.
All these little scams you talk about, they're pretty easy scams. Have you found one along the way since you started that was a lot more intense?
Yeah,
like
actually,
someone really thought it through.
Actually, what they would do is one of the ones that we saw was where they would go in and they would buy beer, and then what they do is they take the amount, calculate it by the pump price, and then give them a receipt for 4.3 gallons or however they do that. But since with our system, you have to input the odometer right on the pump. Mm-hmm. So if that mileage changes, they get an e-receipt or an exception report that tells them, hey, your mileage just dropped from 19 gallons to 6 gallons a mile. So
either you need a major tune-up or something else is going on.
Yeah. And with our new system, each time an employee swipes a card, the boss gets an email. It tells them when, where they are, and it's all free. And
they should pretty much know where they're supposed to be, so if they're not in that area,
red
flag.
I think for Raul's company here, if Sunday night, one of his employees swipes their gas card at the coast, they might know something's going on.
Well, let's talk about Raul's business and how he uses you.
Well, we're basically a heating and air conditioning company. We service Tulare and Kings County, and we run a fleet of about 10 trucks. So for us, the Fleet First Fuel was a very efficient way to save money on locating the pump, basically, and also saving time and effort trying to find a specific place for the pump when you're just locked into a certain store.
Was there any funny stuff going on?
Luckily, we didn't have a lot of funny stuff going on.
Congratulations on that.
Yeah.
I think that leads back to you being a good employer. People don't really want to steal from you.
Yeah.
Taking care of your people. Okay.
Yeah, it's with this, but you guys did before you used me. Didn't you have something happen with the Shell card?
Yeah, we did have it. 4 years back, we were locked into Shell cards, and we did have an employee that was tending to fill up his friends' cars on the weekends. But other than that, that got resolved pretty quick.
Well, if the gas prices the
Yeah.
way they are now,
Yeah, exactly.
that could hurt you a little bit more. Now,
Yeah.
about the gas prices, did they pay whatever it says there?
You know, it's kind of a unique system they use because they're actually not paying what's on the pump. Everybody always asks me this question. They said, "Hey, if that guy filled up his tanks last week and paid $3 a gallon, why is it all of a sudden $3.50? I know that he only paid $3." I was like, "Yeah, that's true, but what about the day the gas prices dropped for him, or went up for him?" So what they do is they're always selling fuel off the market. So our card is tied into the market. So let's say, for example, Raul fills up and gas is $3.50 a gallon, but it drops 10 cents that day. Raul will get the savings of 10 cents that day. Now, at the same token, if gas
How
goes,
is that? Because you're not
I'm
prepaying
buying
it?
No,
Or
I'm
you're
buying it directly off the market. That's how I buy it. That's how I sell it. Now, there is a disadvantage. If gas goes up a nickel, Raul's going to pay a nickel. But our savings is in the management tools and stopping people from the theft, and for the employees to get in. I mean, if sometimes you'll see a guy go into a Costco in his van, and especially during the summer, they sit there for 15 to 20 minutes, okay, waiting for the pump with the engine running, the AC blaring. And if you figure if a guy's making $25 an hour, and you take that 15 minutes, and what he's trying to do is save a nickel versus going across the street, it's costing the boss money.
Right.
And we've done the math, and we know how to show them. And
Is it just companies, or do families use these cards?
I got families too. I got people got kids in college. I got a guy's got a daughter going to Fresno State, and he was kind of surprised because she's got a little neon, and all of a sudden she got 20 gallons of diesel in Pismo because she filled up the boyfriend's truck. But he got an e-receipt, and I told him, got her on the phone, and says, "Hey, So yeah, I got a little bit of everybody. Salespeople generally like my system because salespeople are no good about writing down the mileage and keeping receipts.
Right, so it keeps track of it for them.
Yeah, so it keeps track for them, And at the end of the month, they call me up and say, "Send me my report," and then we just email them a report.
Nice. How do people get a hold of you, Gary?
Oh, you can call me on. We can go to www.fleetfirstfuels.com, or you can go on my cell phone 559-909-3481. All my services are free, and I do free fuel analysis. I can come in, look at your gas bills, and tell you whether something's going on.
Awesome. It's always good to have you on.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming on too. Okay. Hey, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back. Stick around.